Hey folks, welcome to this first video of building our Intelia chatbot. So in this video, before actually going and diving into actual coding, we're going to take a look at the first phase of every software development, and that's going to be to make sure and to make the design ready before the implementation of the app. Okay, so that's what I did. First of all, I went and I talked with ChatGPT a little bit, asked it all about what technology is going to use, what is the best one. And then I reached to the point where I decided to go with Next.js, TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, Next.UI, Firebase, and Gemini. And on top of that, I asked ChatGPT about Next.UI, and it suggested me that. And also, it said that it has a Next.UI Figma community, Figma file for the community, so that we can just directly, copy and paste these components to our own application, and it's going to be easy both for designing and implementation. So that's why I could copy and paste and design such a UI which resembles a lot to ChatGPT with some little differences. So yeah, I designed this one. If you see, for example, select this one, you can see that that's directly an input coming from Next.UI. So Next.UI itself also will have this component in the React.js part. So yeah, that's how I did before the actual coding. And right now, let's go and start building our application. Yeah, to set up our Next.js application with Next.UI, first of all, we are installing this Next.js globally. Let's do that. All right. And it's done because I've already installed once. It uses cache. And now we are in here. I'm going to go to desktop. Okay. And in the desktop, I'm going to install or initiate our Next.js application. All right. So copying this command and pasting that, and that's it. So now it asks me which framework, basically Next.js. And then what is the name? The name is going to be Intelia Chatbot. And then I'm using PNPM for package manager. And boom, that's it. You see that until your chatbot is created here. All right. So now I'm going to cd into until your chatbot and open that in my code editor, which I'm using VS Code. You can use whatever code editor you like. Maybe it is Cursor or anything else. I myself like recently loved Cursor, but now not still not using that. But maybe for some projects I will use Cursor. Still, we are with VS Code. All right. So I am in VS Code right now. And for this project to work, we basically need to do something. So what is that? We need to install the dependencies for this project because this project is a template and it needs to install all these dependencies, which are the components from Next.UI, also framework motion for animation, CLSX for the class names of Tailwind, and then we've got Next themes, and all these dependencies. All right, so let's do that with pnpm install command. All right, now that our dependencies are installed, let's run our application by typing pnpm dev, which we know from our package.json, from scripts that dev runs this Next.js dev dash dash turbo. And let's see what is this template gives to us. Yeah, you see that the template has some cool UI like this. We are not going to use any of these UI in our case because we have our own UI. For that reason, I come to this app and I'm going to delete all the routes that we have right now in the app folder. And yeah, this is how Next.js handles the routing. So I'm going to select about until pricing and I'm going to control delete it or shift delete it. And then I am going to come to the components. I'm going to delete all the components here because we do not need them. And then I'm going to come to the pages. I'm going to remove the pages and I will have a simple page like this. I'm going to just say it page. just put page here, page. And then in the layout, there is navbar missing. So we just do this, and then we do not need all these things in here. What can I do in this case is to delete everything, and we just need to put the main as children. All right, so now if we rerun our application, let's see how it works. If we rerun our application, pnpm div, and let's see again what happened to our app. It should be cleared app. All right. Yeah, you see that we do not have anything pages here. So I don't want that much spacing around it. I want it to be simple as possible. So I'm going to delete all this code as well. So I'm going to say just w dash full and nothing else. All right. So you see that we are in this case. So that's how we can set up our next app, and it's ready for development and for work. So in the next video, I will start laying out this UI and how we can do that. That's going to be our next video's discussion. All right. Have a great time. Happy coding for now.